Hey everyone, it's Mary Ann with Akashic Inspirations. Wow, it's been like a long time since I've done a reading, but I've been doing a lot of my own personal work and a lot of blessings of waters. You can see the video that I posted the other day when I was at the beach on Saturday morning, and the invocation to the path of light. And where the light language message came through from the Mother Ocean. I went to in my last videos before that, I had said I was going to Puerto Rico. And in Puerto Rico, I did blessings of waters like all over the island, in the Caribbean and the Atlantic, through some of the rivers and falls there in the rainforest area. I went to a bioluminescent lake in a place called Fajardo, and just beautiful. And it was during the full moon, so it was super, super powerful. And I've gotten several messages as to why that was, taking place. I've been told that many of us, if you focus on the waters of the places that you've been to, that you can create ley lines for yourself, like your own grid. To harness energy and to use that energy to bring things into manifestation into your life, and working with nature. So it's basically working with any points in nature, whether you be near the mountains or hills or the plains or oceans. If you pass by a river every day on your way to work, just send blessings out. It's even as simple as when you take a shower or wash your hands or wash your dishes, to bless the waters. And I'm told that through this blessing of waters, since our bodies, of course, are made up of water as well, that basically what it does is it helps in the process of the crystalline, setting up the crystalline bodies within us. And it's an altering of our DNA structure. So you may actually feel very tired. You may actually feel like aches and pains in your neck and your back and, your shoulder area, wherever you, like tension builds. Because what's happening is the crystalline structure is changing within your body. So sometimes we resist those changes, and that's what results as of that. So definitely lots of water drinking and lots of rest is called for either, and also meditation, yoga, qigong, some type of movement of body also helps to release the toxins that have been built up and are trying to be purified within us. So I know this month has been one of great changes, and April will bring the same. But it is our sole purpose right now to maintain our vibrations in the highest frequencies that we can possibly achieve, because of what the energies are bringing about right now is that the energy and the frequency of which you are currently in will be augmented. In other words, if you are down in the dumps, if you are seeing these changes and are being resistant to them in your life, then some really difficult, traumatic energies can be attracted to you. Now, if you have been doing your work all along, all this past year since the Lionsgate opened in August, if you've really, really been doing the work of releasing and letting go of this karmic garbage that was in our path, then you are going to sow the seeds, and you are going to reap the benefits of that wonderful work that you've done. So that's why we're seeing such a duality, if you will, of things that are so marvelous and things that are so crappy. Okay? I mean, it's one or the other right now. So depending on where your vibration is what's going to come into your life. So I highly, highly suggest and urge you that if your vibrations, and you know when your vibrations are low, if they're low, do whatever it takes to raise them up. Please, please do this for your own sake. You must find something, whether it be, the other day I put on funny video. I was watching out clips from Young Frankenstein and Gene Wilder and Marty Feldman and Mel Brooks, and I was just laughing. So just laugh. Laughter. The unicorns gave me a message of how to get through some of these darker energies when they appear for you is through laughter. That laughter dispels them. And laughter is something also, if you're an elemental and been working with the fairies, as you know, the fairies love laughter, especially children's laughter. So if you could be around places where there's children laughing and playing, you can use that energy to raise your vibration and to feel that lightness of spirit and lightness of being. Okay. All right. Well, let's go on to the reading. This is going to be the reading. I've already talked enough, I guess. This could be the reading for this week, starting today, the 24th, and going on, I guess, into Saturday, about the 29th, kind of just before the end of the month. So what I've done was I pulled one card from the Angel Heart Sigils by Stuart Pearce. I've been seeing some of his posts lately, so I was kind of inspired to work with these strong energies. And the tarot cards that I pulled are from the Quest Tarot, and this is by Joseph Ernst Martin. And these are really unusual tarot cards. They have some extra cards in the deck, and they have some really interesting meanings. So let's start with the tarot, and then I'll go to the Angel Heart Sigil. So the first card I pulled, and this is called The Universe and Oneness. All right, super interesting card. So this is actually a card after the World card. So there's some extra cards in the Major Arcana, and this is one of them. And it's, so here we have, of course, the Earth. And these pictures that they have, these nebulae back here, was actually taken by the Hubble telescope. And I don't know if you can see it on this card, actually, but here there is an eye looking back at us. So this is, in essence, your future self looking at you now, and basing on the seeds that you're sowing right now. You see all of this vibrant energy, this mist of energy. And that reminds me of when I went to one of the falls in the El Yunque rainforest in Puerto Rico. There was a mist coming off of the falls, and that mist, as you looked at it through the sunlight, became rainbow colored. And I could see like little points of like little fairy dust falling through it. And it was really beautiful as a combination of elemental energies working for us. So the universe comes to tell us about how we are tapping into oneness, into a completion of tasks. So we're getting to this point of all of this work that we've been doing over the past year and a half is now coming to fruition. It's going to bear the fruit of all of that we've done, giving us calmness, sereneness, wisdom of all of the experiences that we've been able to go through. And it represents a springboard for something new. So a lot of us may be feeling, well, what next? What are we supposed to do? And this universe card tells us that we're at that step. We're at that step of going to the next level, the next vibration, the next dimension, and being able to work in the fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional work. So the second card that I pulled for the middle of the week, and this is the Nine of Wands, the power card. So obviously very fire elemental energies, sacral chakra, the gold, the reds. You've got the moon in the background as a full moon, energies, that potentiality of the full moon that we passed through last week, I think it was on the 17th, really influencing what's coming about now. We're reaping the benefits, and we are in, to me, since it's the Nine of Wands, we're created a unity of everybody putting their torches in together to create this circle this solar plexus. I've also been told recently that we are growing our chakras. Our chakras are expanding. So you may feel a huge pull on your solar plexus right now. And I was feeling that last night when I was doing a meditation. It actually kind of made me feel ill a little bit. And I couldn't understand, why would a meditation make me feel ill? And I realized that it's that my solar plexus is growing. And it's a lot of power. We have a huge amount of power within us to be able to tap into. So we are strong. We are in a good position of strength and creative passion and wholeness. That we have to also find the balance of not overwhelming others with our own creative passion and energy. So it is about balance, as always. Everything is about finding the balance within, and to find that seat of power that allows you to be creative, allows you to bring forth the new creative ideas that you're having towards the beginning of the week. And then towards the end of the week, again, another fire card, Six of Wands, and this is the victory card. And here it is a white light, whereas before we had the yellow light. Now it's turned into a blazing white torches. And as you basically are going into this sunrise right here, it's like being illuminated. Here, coming out of this orb with the cross. I've been seeing this symbol a lot lately, especially, we've seen it in mystical drawings, mysticism of the Catholic Church, the orb with the cross, symbolizing of the union of power of the spiritual and the physical. So I think we are really into our alchemy right now, and we have created this flame, this pink flame, representing to me unconditional love. So as you join the physical and the spiritual, you come into this calm, serene blue sea and are able to voice your emotions, really sitting in peacefulness. And then up here you see what looks to me like either angel wings or a dove crowning us, so that wisdom from above, that wisdom of the collective unity of oneness with all that is. And of course, victory is just that you are realizing your goals, you have super high energy, and you are going to be able to come into a positive way. So the overall card for the week that I pulled from the Angel Heart Sigil, and of course it's my man Metatron, and the card is Jubilance. So jubilance, look at this spectacular array of stars, like the infinite of the universe, brings us a sense of awe and joy. And that's what allows us to find, when we find that connection to the oneness, to the universe, it brings us joy. It brings us a sense of jubilance. And if you haven't been experiencing this, then you need to focus on your sacral chakra, so the orange chakra, and chant through the sacral chakra whole. So you would chant whole, and that will bring up the energies of the sacral chakra to grow that, to be able to tap into that creative energy that we have within us, to really be seated in our power, and then to find the victory in sereneness, in peace, in calmness, a balance of emotions, and a balanced state between what is the physical and the spiritual. So I hope you have enjoyed the reading for this week. Thank you so much, everybody who's been following me and continues to watch, and allows me to grow and to support me in my growth of this new path into blessings of water, working with higher planes of understanding, higher Akashics as well, And I think soon that I'll be doing an Ask Your Akashics. I think I'm going to do a video on that soon. I haven't done that in a very long time, and I've kind of been drawn back to doing that. So I send you many, many blessings today. I hope you have a wonderful week and are able to really transform your energies into one of jubilance, joy, power, and victory. Namaste.